Hi, I'm Mrs. McDonald, and I'm here to read another story to you. This one's about kindness and how kindness is contagious. It's called The Hog Mollies and the Great Golden Gizmo. So let's see what happens. It's by the Second and Seven Foundation, and it's illustrated by Jason Tharp. Now, this book comes from a series, and there are 5 books in the series, and I'm hoping to read all of them because I really like this one. The Hog Mollies and the Great Golden Gizmo. It was time for the all-school assembly, and Ruby was running late. She scurried down the hall and noticed the custodian, Mr. Hayes, had tipped his cart. His supplies were scattered everywhere. Ruby had to climb over the huge mess to make it to the gym. She felt bad about not helping him clean up the clutter, but she didn't want to be late for the big announcement. "Good morning, boys and girls," Principal Frank said. "This year our school motto is kindness is contagious. Does anyone know what that means?" "Doesn't contagious mean sick? Is it like the cooties?" This month's project will give you a chance to find out. As you leave today, be sure and grab your very own Great Golden Gizmo. We want you to use this camera to catch people being kind. Your teachers and I can't wait to see what you find. Wow, cool. The Hog Mollies, Duke, Sprout, Harley, and Hoppy, knew the importance of being kind, but they weren't sure about the contagious part. "I thought only colds were contagious," Duke said. "Well, hopefully these great golden gizmos will help us learn more about spreading kindness," Harley added. While Ruby and her friend Scarlet grabbed their gizmos, Ruby muttered, "Where do we begin? How do you catch someone being kind?" "I'm not sure," Scarlet answered, "but I guess that's what we'll learn." "First, let's test this great golden gizmo," Scarlet said. "Ruby, take a picture of me." "Cheese!" "Oh, the picture is blurry and off-center," Ruby noticed. "Yeah, but look in the background," Scarlet exclaimed. "Sprout is washing the blackboard for Mrs. Shelley. I think we just caught someone being kind." Mrs. Shelley was so touched by Sprout's nice gesture that she was inspired to do something kind too. Since she knew oranges were one of her students' favorite snacks, she decided to surprise them with a special treat. When Duke found the oranges, it made his day. He didn't know who left them there, but it made him feel special. While walking home from school, Duke was in such a good mood from his surprise snack, he picked up every piece of litter he found along the way. Look, who's taking the picture? Grumpy Gus spotted Duke from his store window and was grateful to see someone helping to keep the neighborhood clean. On his way home that evening, Gus stopped to help Harley, who was struggling with a flat tire on his bike. See, now maybe Grumpy Gus isn't as grumpy as he used to be. Maybe he's grateful Gus. Oh, look. Harley pedaled home singing a happy tune. Do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do. It felt great to have someone help him out. When he passed the market, he saw Grandma coming out with her hands full of groceries. He decided to give her a helping hand. Oh, that's nice. Grandma was thankful for Harley's good deed. Later, when the Hog Mollies met with friends at their clubhouse, they found Grandma's specialty, a homemade pickle pie, waiting for them. Grandma must have been here. Ooh, look, they're catching it. You know what? They must like pickle pie. I think I would have preferred chocolate cream pie. What kind of pie do you like? The Hog Mollies polished off the pie and headed to the park. "Look, Mr. Hayes and his son are here," said Hoppy, "and I think their kite is stuck." The Hog Mollies teamed up and knew just what to do. "Thank you for being so kind, Hog Mollies," Mr. Hayes said. Oh, look, he's the one who needed the help in the beginning, wasn't he? Before Ruby knew it, the month was over, and it was time to turn in her project. She tried her best to capture many acts of kindness with her great golden gizmo, but she still didn't understand what the motto meant. As she rushed down the hall with her photos, Ruby stumbled and the pictures scattered all over the floor. "Oh no," she cried. Did you notice she's always rushing at school? She's always in a hurry. Ruby couldn't hold back her tears. She bent down to pick up the photos and noticed Mr. Hayes by her side. "Don't cry," he said. "I'll help you." "Thanks, Mr. Hayes," Ruby replied, "but I still don't know how kindness is contagious and I'm about to give my presentation to the class." "Well, let's take a look," said Mr. Hayes, comforting Ruby. "I think the answer is in your photos. Each person that shared an act of kindness actually inspired someone else to be kind. So, spreading kindness became contagious. See? You got it." Everything finally made sense to Ruby. As she began her presentation, she smiled, grateful that she caught the kindness of Mr. Hayes and eager to pass it on. So, she figured it out and so did her friends. So see, whenever you're kind to someone, makes them happier, maybe they'll notice and they'll be kind to someone. You can just keep passing it on and on and on. Here's the kindness challenge. It says, find ways to spread kindness in your life. It says a group of kids helped provide these ideas. Say hello to someone new at school. That's a good way. You could even say to someone that's not new at school, right? You say hello to them and smile, it makes them feel better. Open the door for someone. After you. Share a toy. Help with the dishes. I like that one. Stand up for someone who's being picked on. Ah, that's a way. And then in this book, in the back, it has a place for you to write your ideas. Maybe you can put below an idea of how to be kind, or maybe someone that you caught being kind. I'd really like to read those. I'll talk to you later. I hope you enjoyed that. Bye.